Hi, welcome to another episode of Commercial Property Roadshow with Helen Tarrant. We're here in actual Orange and we're seeing a property that could potentially be self-storage. So I've been driving around the Sydney up to the Central Coast, all the way up into inland through Bathurst and to Orange, having a look at potential storage spaces. Now, storage is a very interesting property. The type of property you need, you can either build your own, so you're getting industrial land and build, or you're getting a warehouse property that may be a vacant warehouse and fit it internally for it, provided it's got the height and you've got insulations for the roof, and make sure you've got some pipe roofing as well. So I've just been looking at some empty sheds here. I mean, this one is partially tenanted. It's got a tenant Norris up there. It's got a 800 square meter shed that is vacant, and then there is a stone tenant, so there's stone bench tenants who are occupying 800 square meters. So it's over about 4,000 square meters of land. And one of the things about storage is actually access. Can people drive up, pull up? Can they just dump their shit there? Can they just put their stuff in here and go? Is it going to be weatherproof so they can keep their stuff in here? And also you've got to be able to look at it and go, what is it rate per square meter as well, in comparison to somewhere like Sydney, somewhere like Melbourne, so that how economical is it as well. So I'm about to go in and have a look at the inside, and I'll show you some videos as well of the inside of it. Now, with storage, it gives a very, very high yield, but the thing is, it's a business that's already also tied into it. So you have to be able to identify there's need in the market, be able to find a company that will do the refurbishments, and then be able to tenant it. So websites and everything, be able to find someone to manage it as well. So, but if you do it well, it can give you over like 13 to 15% returns, and as much as 30 to 40% returns on a storage shed when they become about 95% filled. So there's a lot of margin to be made in there. There is capital cost to start out with, but this is why I'm exploring this right now. So I want to take you on the road so that you can explore this as well. So let's go and have a look, and I'll show you some videos as we walk around, and then I'll talk a little bit about how what you would do with storage as the next step.
As part of the building inspection, I will test that before we go.
Ladies in there.
Kitchen company. No, stone company.
Yeah, stone bench top.
Right.
So this is the 820 or so square meters. You've just seen a video of all the insides of the different properties. Obviously we've seen there's nobody working at the moment, being a Friday afternoon. There's one lady there that was at the reception for the Stone people. There was one lady at Norris, they do hair and beauty supplies, and there was originally 2 tenants in the back of the shed, and the reason they vacated was their business changed, and one of them used to actually make internals for self-storage, but they've actually closed that operation down. So there's lots and lots of space, and there's height for us to put in storage. But of course we will need to consult a specialist company like Storco or like self-storage people who do the internal fit out to do something like this as well. So the long and short of it with storage is that you can buy a self-storage property, and one of the hard things about self-storage is actually looking at financing for it, because it's a business rather than a set and forget investment. But if you're looking at something that can give you really good longevity in return in the future, and really good cash flow, it's more of a cash flow driven strategy than a growth strategy. And that the cash flow continues to grow because people go in there, and once in there, the statistics are that they are going to be there for any time moving forward from 3 to 5 years minimum. And if you put incremental increases, and it's just slightly overall brings up your cash flow into your pocket as well, because you're not paying additional rates, you're not paying additional water, very little electricity. The main thing is security as well. So come on the road with me, because I'm going to explore more self-storage. I'm going to teach you a bit more about how self-storage works, and I'll show you also in our upcoming episodes of other specialists who are doing self-storage at the moment as well. So don't forget, if you want to find out more about commercial property, I've got an ebook you can download as well. It'll give you some ins and outs of commercial property. You can find out more about how I can help you in your commercial property journey by going to helentarrant.com. In the meantime, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.